2K. I'm Nightmare Twilight 2, and I'm about to show you a review on my recent Dark World deck. And so far, this deck has been pretty useful, but this is my most recent change, so I'm going to show you what I did to it. Alright, we're going to start off with 3 Graphas, and then we're going to start off with
About purple cases.
3 Snows, and 3 Brows. So that's the first 3, and we're gonna have 2 Silvas and 2 Fabled Ravens. Now this I want to talk about because so far this has been pretty much the best tuner in this deck, and some people don't use tuners in Dark Worlds, but I use tuners, so I mean it's whatever. What this card does is you can discard any number of cards once per turn, and it gains 1 level for each card discarded and gains 400 attack for each card discarded. It's a really, really good card. You need this card in your deck if you want to synchro summon. But anyway, Tour Guide, Vange, Vanguard of Dark World, a Trance Archfiend, and 1 Tragodia. So that's pretty much the monsters.
Wish you had the secret rare for that.
I'm not going to talk about too much of it because you guys should pretty much already know what these guys do, so I'm going to push that away. And next, for spells, we have 3 Dark World Dealings for discarding power, 3 Drag Down to the Graves, 3 Upstart Goblins. Now, I don't really like this card too much because it just gives your opponent more life points.
For me.
But as long as you draw the right card, I think it really doesn't matter. I'm trying to get 3 hand destructions. So I just want to discard as quickly as I can, but it depends on if you draw the right card. But 3 Gates, and we have Allure of Darkness, Mystical Space Typhoon, and 1 Foolish Burial. And now we're going to go to traps, and I want to explain this card real quick. Fiend Comedian. Now, I don't know anybody who uses this in a Dark World deck, but you basically call heads or tails. If you call heads, every monster in your opponent's graveyard is removed from play, but if you call it wrong, you get to discard an equal number of cards from your opponent's graveyard from your deck to the graveyard, and when these guys get sent to the graveyard, it can be pretty screwed up. But this card kind of destroys your own deck as a result. So I'm trying to look for like 3 Mind Crushes, so I'm using this instead. But anyway, 2 Dark Smogs, and Deck Devastation Virus, and Eradicator, and 1 Solemn Judgment. And that's basically it for my main deck. So now we're going to get to my extra deck. And the only synchro I have in this deck is Dark Highlander, and I'm going to talk about him. Now, Dark Highlander, when he's summoned, nobody can synchro summon. So it's pretty much the only card I need. He's a 2800 beater that basically destroys your equipped cards and inflicts damage to you.
You have to attack it, right?
You pretty much you need to get rid of this card because it blocks your synchros. But this card so far has never failed me. It's a beast.
You just have to attack and destroy it.
So, but anyway, we're gonna get to the level 3 XYZs. We got Leviar for bringing back banished monsters, Leviathan Dragon for attacking you directly, this to hold off your opponents, this card to pretty much negate attacks, this guy to deal with defense position monsters, the trio for the dungeons. These guys pretty much help with XYZs in case I need them, which I have never brung them out yet. I just got this one card, Evil Swarm Ouroboros. This card does like 3 different things, so in case I need to use his effect, I'll bring him out. but so far he's pretty hard to bring out. So I might be changing that. Evil Swarm Nightmare helps me with special summon monsters. Tyrus and Audrius, they pretty much... Tyrus helps me with people who want to like use their cards and get me off the field, and Audrius kind of just does the same thing, only the opposite. He basically uses a card effect to help get rid of face-up cards. So, and last but not least, we have Thunder and Dragon, which I'm probably going to change. Destroy all monsters on the field except this card. And Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Helopus, basically gets rid of any card on the field. And that's pretty much it. So that's my Dark World deck. I might be doing another review if I ever decide to like fix it up. Stay tuned for more deck reviews. I'm Nightmare Twilight 2.
I'm Fingerboard 2K. If you're not heard of my channel, boom, give me a thumbs up for this video. Subscribe or die. Oh,
Alright, see you later, guys.
Oh, dirt.